So, family, this amazing story comes from Pennsylvania. A township has had to let a police chief go because he lied on another officer and made claims about that other officer that turns out to be true about that chief. And on top of that, this chief could face some criminal charges for what he did. So a simple lie escalated to this police chief being hit with an employment version of an Uno reverse card. And so the Leet Township in Pennsylvania, they have voted to terminate the police chief there, whose name is Michael Molinaro. And the reason why they terminated him is because it was found out that he lied on another officer. He claimed the officer said some things that were bigoted, and it turns out that it was just hearsay, that there was no truth to it. But it turns out there was a whole lot of truth to some of the things that were being said about that police chief. And essentially, he was hit with the employment version of the cha-cha slide. You remember the cha-cha slide? Reverse, 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 reverse. And so Molinaro said that he fired this officer because of the aggressive and bigoted comments towards other colleagues and residents. And turns out that might not have been the case, or at least there was a complaint, but it really wasn't substantiated. But there were some complaints once again about this police chief that, boy, it is amazing. The trap that he set for this officer, it ended up being sprung on him. If he had simply not tried to lie on this officer, the things that this chief had done may have never come to light. That is amazing. Because when the Leet Township officials, when they went to investigate, they found various forms of misconduct. Not just some really, really interesting things said, but acts of aggression and tampering with evidence, and also investigations. And so it is unclear as to whether or not they're going to pursue criminal charges, but I hope so. I hope so. I promise you, I will do an update if they do. This story is just amazing. This man was hit with the Uno reverse card, and boy, he brought it on himself. He brought it on himself. This story is just, it's like Campbell's soup. It's just, good, baby.